In 2025, I almost quit the channel. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Guitar Tech Adventures, and this video is not just a highlight reel of 2025, but it's everything. The good, the not so good, the mistakes, the burnout, and now the reset of the channel. And one of the biggest lessons of this year, it came from something that didn't work. And the first thing I wanted to talk about was the numbers. YouTube is measured with subscribers, views, comments, and engagement, and all that kind of likes. For me, the biggest thing was staying consistent. Long form videos became very challenging mid-year. It was just too overwhelming. And we can talk about it a little bit later in the video. But I stay consistent with the 15-second guitar reviews that I do for the Gibson mod collection. I post them every day. I think that's the most important lesson from 2025, staying consistent. The biggest sort views or success in the channel came from Namm 2025. I posted the shark guitar video, which got a ton of views. Then I posted the PRS Q&A, also a ton of views on that video. And then the other ones were the 3 days that I did basically a walkthrough through the Namm experience through my eyes. And guess what? We're going to Namm 2026 again, and now I come with a little more experience, and maybe I can give you guys better content with more product reviews, maybe talking to more builders, better storytelling, I would say. The Namm show was huge in many different ways. It was the first time that I vlogged anything. I was able to walk around with the camera, with the microphone, and trying to figure out this, YouTuber thing. But I felt very comfortable because everybody was making content. There were cameras everywhere. It made it a lot easier. It's a lot different than doing it in a room where nobody sees you, and then you kind of like, okay, you work through the growing pains of hearing yourself talk. Part 2 basically shaped the direction of the channel. We started guitar building. At Namm, I was able to meet a few builders, and I asked for samples, like the same type of quality guitars that you get from, Harley Benton or even Solar guitars. And I built one of them in the channel, and that's a Telecaster build. If you have time, go and check out the series. I think it's like 4 parts. And the reason why it's 4 parts is because I was building the guitar in real time. I didn't edit that too much. So I wanted to show how intricate and sometimes complicated it can be to build a guitar for yourself. I replaced all the parts that they had, and I put nice stuff. I put noiseless pickups. I put a nice Wilkinson bridge, Guyker tuners, which that began a different thing for us in the channel. For me in the channel, I'm the only one doing this. Let me tell you, this is all by chance or luck, I guess. Building the Telecaster from the ground up, having my input in it, my design, my what I thought it was gonna be. I got some validation from one of our friends. I let him keep it for a weekend or so, and he played it, and he was like, "You need to build me one." And then I had another friend that he was like, "Hey man, you build a guitar? Why don't you build me one?" That's next on the list. That opened a different door, That might be a problem. Enter the flea market series. I went to the Rose Bowl, the flea market, once a month on Sunday. And I went there with like a couple $100, and I was like, let me see if I can find a guitar and something to work on the channel, right? So I did a walkthrough of the flea market. It's one of the biggest flea markets in the United States, and for sure in the West Coast. And walking around, I was able to find a few different things that I liked, and then I narrowed it down to this BC Ridge dagger. If you haven't checked that series out, check it out. Everything is in real time. I inspect the guitar in front of the camera, and I realize how much love that guitar needed. I did fret work, I did electronics, I changed pickups, pickup covers, tuners, nut, paint work, and on top of that, it had a broken neck. If you're interested in like a specific guitar teching, that thing has all kind of different repairs, and I also suggest you to go and check it out. The flea market series led to another adventure. Every year we try to go to Hawaii, and the previous years that we visited, we went to this flea market, and I saw a bunch of ukuleles at the time. Last year we went again, and this time let's do another guitar tech adventure in Hawaii. I was looking for ukuleles, asking questions, learning about them. So if you have time, check out that video. It's really cool. It's a walkthrough to through the flea market, finding the ukuleles, going through 4 or 5 different spots, I think, and learning through the process on what kind of instrument it is. It's very informative, I would say, because I learned a lot myself putting the whole video together. So if you want to learn about ukuleles, go for it. Remember at the beginning of the video when I said the biggest lesson came from something that didn't work? That's what we enter right now. The guitar brand. So 1, I got overconfident. 2, I underestimated what it means to start a guitar brand. 3, I underestimated how much money it will cost to consistently build good quality guitars. And then 4, I underestimated how much time I had to actually do this thing. The truth is that I don't have time for that. Not at the moment. It's something that has been put on pause, which led me to the next part of the journey of Guitar Tech Adventures. During this part of the story, there's a lot of things that's happening in my personal life. I have a full-time job, and during this time, I got an opportunity to work, not necessarily a promotion, but yes, it's a little bit better, more exposure, more everything as far as my career. And I took on that challenge. That also caused, I was mentally drained getting home, long hours, and I work in retail, so obviously that turns into, longer days. And I had to take a step back. Mentally, I wasn't right. I had to take care of my mental health, like people say now. I didn't want to half-ass the channel. Honestly, I really like doing this. It's a lot of fun. And I didn't find joy in doing it because I was just so completely drained. Coming back to the channel after being away from long form videos for 4 months came purely out of love of guitars. The first video that I brought back was the Dream guitar. And I talk about the guitar, I play the guitar. It's a guitar that I've been looking for years on top of years, since I was like 12 years old, that I wanted to own that guitar. That reminded me what this channel is about. When I stopped making the videos, I kept thinking about how I can fuel the hobby, right? The channel's not making any money, I'm not monetized, and it's not gonna happen anytime soon. So how I can keep building guitars without spending that much money and things like that. Obviously I want to build nice guitars so I can play them and like them. I'm not going to put cheap parts or buy cheap quality stuff. So it's also not something that I want to do for the channel and for you guys. I mean, I want to give you the correct advice for quality stuff. One of the things that I started doing, I contacted the manufacturers. The first one was to buy parts to build more guitars. So happens that if I buy in bulk, I get a bigger discount. So I figured, let me just buy 4 or 5 of each thing, and then I just keep one for future projects for the channel, and then the rest I can just sell it, and then I'll make some of the money back. And you have projects that you might, want to use pick guards. This is Telecaster Humbucker route. This one is HSS Strat on Purple Pearl, and this one is green single coil. So if you want to help the channel, go to eBay, Guitar Tech Mod Shop. This is the QR code. Prices are fair. If you want to help the channel, there you go. Another way to help the channel is the Guyker partnership. Also happened organically. When we build the Telecaster and channel, I started using their parts. I love their parts, variety, pricing. Now if you use Tech 2025 as a discount code, you get 10% off your shopping cart. And that's basically how I'm trying to make a comeback to fuel the channel. So what's to come in the channel? One, it's going to be Namm 2026. Second thing, it's going to be more guitar building, guitar tech, repairs, things like that. When I made the Dream guitar video, it really brought me back, and I was like, man, I really enjoy, the whole process, setting up the cameras, setting up the audio now. playing the guitar, doing the demo, talking about it, and then the editing part. That's kind of like what's coming in the channel. A bunch of different adventures, different things, and then hopefully I get better at storytelling. 2025 was a very challenging year, but it was a year of growth and a year of learning. I've learned how to edit, and now I'm learning how to create content and storytelling and things like that. If you've been here from the beginning, which wasn't pretty, thank you. If you're just catching the channel now, it's way better than what it was, and it will continue to grow little by little. If you have time, drop a comment, like, share, and subscribe. I'll be seeing you guys in the next Guitar Tech Adventure. Thank you.